Get ready to ramble.
Good evening, friends, and welcome to Ramblings of a Middle-Aged Card Collector, the show where we celebrate the stories, collections, artists, and the people that make this hobby such an incredible community. Tonight's guest is someone many collectors know in the community through social media for his incredible focus, consistency, and passion for collecting. Whether it's one of the most impressive Gambit collections you'll find anywhere, completing the entire run of Dan DeSantos autograph cards for Marvel Masterpieces 2022, or sharing his thoughts on modern grading, he's a collector who truly understands what it means to build a collection with purpose. Please welcome our friend and guest tonight, Matty Vette. Welcome, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man. I'm honored.
Absolutely, man. I've been like, oh, I got to do with Matty. We got to get this
Yeah.
about it, bro.
Yeah. No, it's cool to be on the show. I mean, I've hung out with you at OEX, but it's cool to be on your show now too.
Absolutely. It was a blast hanging out.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the incredible peak pinnacle moment of you bringing your collection to Dan getting to see it. And that was dope. That was
a really fun moment. That was like what it was all for, some of it anyway. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's an incredible journey. And we're going to talk about it tonight because not many people, it's an achievement. Like if I could say this, like how we got EPAC has achievements, like this is a serious achievement.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a goal. It was a goal within the goal. And it was really special to do that.
Absolutely, brother. So so for collectors who may not know you yet, tell us a little about yourself and how you found your way into the hobby.
Yeah, so I collected as a kid in the 90s and really started with comic books and then, got into cards. I just had friends that were into cards and comics, so it just kind of went hand in hand. I wouldn't say I was into one more than the other. But and then, started working and everything, and I just kind of went to more like dirt bike riding and everything, and kind of got away from the hobby. And then during COVID, got back into the hobby like many others. And I didn't have any focus. I just hopped in and started buying boxes, and I didn't have any direction of where I wanted to go. Then I really wanted to collect Gambit. That was my big character. I didn't character collect when I was a kid, but I knew, okay, if I learned about character collecting from content from a lot of people, and I knew I needed some sort of focus. So that's how I jumped back into the hobby, and then and bounced around a little bit,
Oh, I know that story all too well. You
Yeah.
want to get back into the hobby, you're all excited to get cards, buy boxes, rip it, and then all of a sudden you're like, I need to focus a little bit on what I'm collecting, or maybe you definitely struck it with a purpose. So
and it didn't take long to lose my way. Like without a purpose, you could feel it. I could feel it. I was like, well, this is chaotic. I don't feel like anything I'm getting in the mail is meaning anything. Yeah, so it's cool. The cards are cool, but I knew I wanted to find a purpose. But it took a little while to find that, because it wasn't just Gambit. It was how am I going to collect Gambit? So
I like that. I like the extra layer of how I'm gonna
because and I knew I was, I knew I wanted to create something. I didn't want to just like buy stuff. I wanted to make something. I wanted to, when you looked at the collection that I created in the end, you would understand what I was trying to achieve and the purpose,
Absolutely. Like in your earlier days, do you have like awesome collecting memories from the 90s, or do you feel your most, starting from COVID on is most impactful?
I wouldn't say I have awesome memories or like a funny memory of like a friend that had a comic book, Amazing Spider-Man 346. he had it and I could never find it or I could never afford it. And so whenever I went to his house, I was always able to see it, take it out of the short box. I always wanted to check it out. So moments like that were really cool to me, and to think back of how much that book meant to me and how many times I wanted to see it. Um, Things like that, but yeah, it was just set collecting. I loved filling the binder. I loved breaking more packs and trying to hit the hollow blast or something to get it. Yeah, I mean, I remember when the Hildebrandt gold signatures from 1992, 94 Marvel Masterpiece, like that felt like I was, nowadays like hitting a PMG. I thought those gold signatures were just insanely awesome. So yeah, I have some really good memories. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Definitely more powerful ones now because of how, friends help you like get big
Yeah.
cards for your collection or understand your collection. When It's one thing to have friends in the hobby, but now I can honestly say when you have friends in the hobby and they really understand what you're trying to do and it means something to them to help you achieve that, like that vision and that goal, and it's not just they understand it's not just the insert.
Mhm.
It's more about a rainbow or like, I wanted to show this collection to Dan or something like that. It's cool. It's cool to see your collection move somebody else, you know?
Oh, that's beautifully said.
Yeah.
And that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, because then you're doing it together. I mean,
Yeah.
I own it, but, like, it's a moment with everybody, you know?
Yeah, many hands are on it,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, it's like
involving
we all did
people.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and like I've said it before, it it sounds weird for me to even say it, but it's not weird at the same time. It's like, I really do feel like my green auto set, I feel like we have it, you know? It's
The Marvel
us as a
card
community,
community.
like, we have it. It's really cool to be able to see a set like that, or like these black hole collectors, like, sometimes there's just that you'll never see them again, and if
Mhm.
somebody ever messaged me, just wanna see pictures, it's just really cool that there's also access to it, you know?
Oh, 100%. I mean, thanks to you, I was actually able to see that in person
Yeah,
all
yeah,
together in one
yep,
location.
yep,
It was
yep.
insane, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So thank you for
yeah,
that.
you're welcome.
'Cause, yeah, man, it's an incredible achievement, you know what I mean? 'Cause, it's a
Yeah,
beautiful set. Marvel Masterpieces to me, and like others, that's what really pulled me back into not just Marvel cards, but, like, to understand, like, this is original art, like, this is
yeah,
art, like, this
yeah,
is oh, this isn't just printed cardboard with something else going on. No, this is actually, there was art design, there was, thought and all
yeah,
this put into it. Dan's hard work over the amount of
yeah,
time he put into each
yeah,
piece, and
yeah,
so it was like,
yeah,
I I bought a bunch
yeah,
of boxes,
yeah,
whether I should have or shouldn't have, I did, you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And
Oh,
I
yeah,
had
I did too, yeah. I think, yeah,
incredible
you
memories
hit
from
on something really, really good there where, we didn't have when we were collecting 92 Marvel Masterpiece, there wasn't content to really, like, see Joe Jusko or hear from him and all that stuff.
it. Mhm.
So to start collecting 2022 and having all that access through content to Dan and hearing, his thoughts going through a piece, it was just unbelievable. It was unbelievable feeling to, like, start collecting that.
Yeah, yeah, and the social media and,
Oh,
watching
man.
Justin, Spidey
Yeah,
Hit, shout out,
yeah.
like,
Yep.
that's what really was like, "Oh my god," and then watching them do the breaks with, like, Lewis or
Yeah.
Steve
Oh,
or you
man.
know what I mean? So,
Unbelievable.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
you're like, "Oh, this is insane," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
so many parallels with beautiful, the ways they did it, the foil and everything, so the green PMG with the auto is just
Yep.
it's
Yep.
like the crème
Yeah.
de la crème.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Beautiful cards. Really beautiful set and cards.
Yeah. Well, I actually have some pictures, so I'm going to add them to the stage now so we could look at them while we're talking. So yeah, I mean, these are such it's incredible to have put
Thank
this together.
Thanks.
Um, the tier 4, I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
how hard was that? What did you go through, bro? Talk us through like that whole situation. 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah, there was there was a lot of trades there, a lot of friends being made, and there was a lot of planning. Um, my earlier years with Gambit collecting, I made some mistakes, and I thought, oh, the more difficult ones are an out of 10. The Gambit Kith card for that came in the shoes.
The
That was
shoes.
my big learning experience. I said, "Oh, I'll get the green when it comes down in price a little bit," and that never happened, and it just became harder to get and more expensive. So, I learned from that card, okay, y going into this set, when I got into this, collecting this, I knew I wanted to do something special to me, and so I chose the auto set after I hit that Dark Phoenix. I hit the Dark Phoenix cover variant um, out of a box,
It's a
and I said,
beautiful
"Oh my
piece.
god!" Like, yeah, I'm like, I maybe I could do an auto set. So I knew I had to plan better.
Oh,
And
wow, yeah.
touching on what you asked for the tier 4, I said, okay, what are the hardest ones to get? I need to focus funds on those and get those nailed down when I see them. So then I started making plans for when EPAC was gonna come out, putting money away, just saving money, putting it in funds for when people are just gonna start ripping on EPAC and selling ones they don't want. And so that was when I look at those tier 4s, not only do I see friendships made with a trade, a lot of friends help with those, but planning, planning for the big ones. You really need the planning because you're not going to get a lot of chances at cards like that. At least I knew that. So
Yeah, it's a just from like the stories you've told me in the past, like this is community. Like
yeah, yeah,
this was a I
yep,
mean, yeah, like you said
no,
beautifully before, it's my,
yep.
I own it and this, but this was a community effort,
This
meaning
was
like,
community effort. There is no way I could have ever done this if I didn't talk to a soul and just tried to buy them on eBay. Just that wasn't that. No, this is community. Yeah.
yeah,
And just the fact that uh people really loved my story and what I was going to try to do and why I wanted to do it, and they wanted to help. So it was really, really, really cool. Really cool.
yeah, I mean, it's incredible. Like there's just base cards I still don't have.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, you look at
Yeah.
this and you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh my
yeah,
god,
it's a bunch of
bro."
grails, right? Yeah. Um, and then, being all out of 10, the way I looked at it, is I had the numbers in my head of, like, usually 2, I think 2 maybe stay in boxes, right?
Mm,
3 go to collectors that are either collecting the character, or they collect X-Men, or they collect villains. So 3 get locked away in collections forever. And then, you know, 4 to 5 get bought, sold, cycle around, you know? So I don't look at it as an out of 10. I look at them as out of 4 or 5 chances that I'll ever have. And then when you go to tier 4 or something different, the greens, that could get even less, because now you got 2 characters on a card because they're battling. So now there's 2 character collectors trying to collect that card possibly. So
yeah,
it dwindles.
yeah, it's a great point. That's a
So
great
that's how I went about it to itemize the list of, even though this auto just came up, whether it's, Iron Fist or something like that, yeah, you need it, but you have to wait. Save the funds for the harder ones.
So we got a question. None of these are graded. Was that a specific choice?
Yes, that was a specific choice. Um, and yeah, I am into grading, but I am into not grading as well. And I never ever wanted to grade any of these. I always had it in my head that I wanted them just to be in one touch and in one touch binders. And I also love that raw feel of a card that was signed. Like, I could take it out and look at it if I wanted to. It's not in some encased thing. Um, So yes, yeah, never wanted to. And just being out of 10, even if I do have a card that is in a slab that's out of 10, usually it's just verification or authentic. I
That's
don't
what I
care about
prefer
the
with
grade.
those.
I'm just
Yeah,
happy to have one, you know?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Authentication is
Yeah.
that's it.
Yep,
Put
that's
in
it.
a slab for protection and
Just
authenticate.
super lucky to have one. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. It's, fire goes. Is Matty huge or is Dan tiny?
I'm tall. 6'2", I'm tall.
It's hilarious.
That is funny.
There's a pinch of both.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of both.
Dan,
Yeah,
Dan was a pleasure to see at
that was
OA
a
Expo too.
really amazing moment. That picture was after he had seen it, the night before, and, yeah, showing him up in the villa
The
was
penthouse.
really cool, and, like, telling him, uh, down in the elevator lobby, like, "Hey, like, I brought my auto set and I really wanna show you." And he's like, "What do you mean you brought the set?" I'm like, "I have, like, 4 full binders of all the auto." And so just to see a look on his face, like, "What?" Um, yeah, that was cool, and then when he came up and saw it, it was a cool moment for all of us. That was really cool to see him flip through the binders. So
Insane.
and then he had memories that he was sharing of signing them all, and that was cool to hear some of his stories too.
Yeah, right. That just adds to the
Yeah,
experience, right?
it brings up thoughts of his of doing the set and
Yeah.
signing them or experiences that he had. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's such an incredible all of those pieces are just insane.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
one of like I said earlier, it's one of my favorite sets. It's what brought
yeah,
me in, and
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Man Thing auto is beautiful. That's I gotta find one of those somewhere.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful card.
That's what really was like, oh Man Thing's dope as shit.
Yeah, 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 it's really good.
I was like,
Really good.
I gotta do that.
That's one of the ones that was really hard to choose whether I wanted the cover variant or the Silver Spectrum auto, you know?
Mm,
Both look really good, and that's another thing about the set that I did do, is it's my own complete set. It's not just the Silver Spectrum auto or the cover variant auto. It's what I did is going into this from the start, I knew I'm not gonna try and complete both sides. I'm only gonna get my goal was to get one for each character, and how I differentiated which one I wanted was just which one I liked more.
okay.
Um, so, like Electra, I like the Electra SSA more than the cover variant, so that's the one I went for. I only doubled up on characters like Ghost Rider. I doubled up on because I side PC Ghost Rider, and I loved that Ghost Rider.
Mm,
So I got both for that, both for Gambit. Um, Deathbird, I just the art that he did is
yeah,
insane.
it's
So
his
I wanted
favorite.
to double up on that one. I just doubled up on ones that I was able to or had the chance of. Iron Fist, I love his Iron Fist. Gambit,
Yeah,
um,
incredible.
Archangel. Yep, I got both for Archangel too. Um, so yeah, so that's how I did it. So it's not just one side or the other, it's a mixture, but at least one for each character.
Yeah, it's beautifully done.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
made it your own, and
Yeah,
that's
and yep, made it my own, yep,
yeah.
thank you.
It's it is the complete
I
set, every
love
card, but yeah.
the Emma is one of my favorites in the
Oh
set.
yeah,
Love this Emma.
incredible, beautiful cards. I'm yeah, I'm still
So
missing a few base cards.
yep, yep.
Definitely 3 tier 4s. Tier 3 beat me up. It really did. I think I'm
Tier
missing
3
a
is
bunch
hard.
of tier 3. Yeah.
Tier 3 is hard. I don't have like, my binder filled out yet of the tier 4s.
Yeah.
I don't want
Are
any
you going for like the base?
yeah, yeah. I would like the base, not the cover variant. I would like I know I have the autos, but I'd like just the binder set too, but not the which
Cool.
has
Well, yeah,
base.
you mentioned earlier you're a set collector too, so.
Yep, yep. I wanna do the gold sig and the base, um, and the base for tier 4.
Okay, okay.
Yep, yep, and then auto for the third one, like in the thing. Yeah,
Very cool.
just keep the sickness going, you know, don't stop, you know.
Yeah, you can't. If you do, you know, who knows what you're gonna move to next.
And that was the thing. That was the thing with EPAC. Is like, oh, I knew I was gonna do the auto set, and then you had the achievement was an auto canvas. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna include that. That wasn't in the plan. And then I hit 2 of them doing that crazy achievement, and I got them in hand, sent them home immediately, got them in hand, and they looked way better than the EPAC scan. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to do this set now too. So then it upped it another 10 because I wanted the canvas.
Yeah, the canvas are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
Really cool rainbow foil. Like,
yeah,
they're really cool. The scan, there's lots of, you know, you talk to the community, there's lots of cards like that where the scan does not do it justice on EPAC. Yeah, and so that's how I have it at my place, where I have some of my really, really prized possession Gambits, and then that's behind it.
Right. The Jim Lee Gambit.
Yeah, the Jim Lee Gambit.
Damn, is that the stamped auto or
that's beautiful. The stamp? That's the silver stamped auto.
Oh boy!
And then the middle one is the Nelsonic that came with the Nelsonic watch.
Oh, cool.
And then the one on the right that's numbered is the gold auto that came in the Comic Express box.
Incredible, dude.
Yep. And then the gold auto on the left hologram comes in the Comic Express box. And then all the way on the right is a silver auto that comes in a special Comic Express box. So that's like the whole set.
Insane.
That was hard.
Yeah,
that was just luck. That kind of stuff is like sometimes the card just comes to you, you know. That was hard.
Yeah, that's probably, I mean, I know that that's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. And the hologram is super special because I bought one of the boxes, the Comics Express, and I pulled that hologram myself.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's cool to pull one of my own too.
So would you say that you picked Gambit or Gambit picked you in the beginning?
I guess I would lean I mean, I picked Gambit.
Okay.
I picked Gambit a long time ago. So I'll tell you this story. So it doesn't make any sense. But you know, when I was a kid, I was bullied a lot in school. And when you get bullied, you wish you could do something about it, but I'm a scrawny little kid and I can't do anything about it. And collecting and liking superheroes, I knew that I couldn't be like Cyclops or Wolverine and grow these claws and stuff. But for some reason, Gambit felt like it was not doable, but man, I would love to be him, you know, because he can't fly, he can't, but he has his kinetic energy. But like, if I could be anybody, I wanted to be him to stick up for myself, you know, because he's got moves and he can throw kinetic energy to anything he grabs. And so that's really what, not only did I like the character, but like I connected with him in that way because I wanted to be him to protect myself. But so it's kind of like I picked him, but he picked me more mentally, you know.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's where it came from a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay. He's got the swagger with the ladies. So
yeah. And then it was just the confidence. You know, I had no confidence, so he just didn't care. You know, when he walked in the room, nothing fazed him. You know, and I wish I could have that, not just from the moves to, you know, kick the bullies, but that confidence was just unreal to me. I wanted that more than being able to punch somebody, you know.
Word. Okay. Yeah, totally understand that. Yeah. You know, bullying was real when I grew up. You know, it was you know, I had friends who had older brothers, and our group definitely got beat up and bullied by the older brother group. Which was the norm, you know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
So that was
when you're in it, it sucks to deal with. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not
Yeah.
fun.
No,
You know,
it's not
so
fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's very very cool.
Yep.
It's a great knowledge too to maybe that could help somebody else one day. You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
relate to that.
Yep. Yep.
Did you enjoy? You watched the cartoon when you were younger?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Love the cartoon. Love the cartoon. Big time.
Season 2's coming out next soon.
I know.
Very
I
excited.
can't wait. I can't wait. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, you got Gambit's going to be what does he end up being? Death, right? The Horseman of Death or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's going to
Yep.
be crazy.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I like Apocalypse. He's cool.
Oh yeah.
They did him dirty in the movies.
Yeah, they did.
He looked like what was that guy from Power Rangers? The Ooze. That guy.
Oh yeah. He wasn't.
That's what he looked like. I know. It's like,
Yeah.
make him look like comic accurate. Try to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you remember like the first Gambit card you got, where you're like, yeah, this
No. I don't remember the first Gambit card because it wasn't like character like that. But I remember I remember the first Gambit card that I stared at, like looking at Gambit, was 1991 Marvel Universe.
cool.
His base card in that set was that was my card. Like always looking through the binder, always stop at that card for that special moment, that extra
Right.
little bit. Yeah. This is funny because ever since I started collecting, I'll always say it. I have said it. I always say I'm not a sketch card collector, but I have a whole shelf of sketch cards.
Yeah. I mean,
My friends are always like, "You're not a sketch card collector." You said, "I know." I'm like, "I know." But
I saw this
sometimes
and
you
I was
just
like,
see
gotta
stuff
show the
that
love for the sketches.
yeah. Sometimes you see stuff, you just gotta have it.
Absolutely. And there's some incredible sketches here too. So
Yep. I would say
beautiful
I
collection.
focus on certain artists.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
Yep. Yeah.
See,
So,
we got Tim, we got Dre.
yep. Dre, the Hella sketch that was just a hit out of a Finding Unicorn box.
No way.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it.
And it's stunning in person. So I kept that. I just really like it.
And is that Ash with the Gambit?
Yeah, that is
Nice.
Ash, which I was lucky enough to acquire that from my friend Dustin Underwood that collects Gambit as well. He wanted me to
Okay.
have that in my collection, so we made a deal.
Very
Yep.
cool. The
And then I got
Cyclops piece is dope.
that was a hit from a break with Cards and Metal out of
Oh, shout out
2022
Ian.
masterpieces. That was just luck. And I knew about AJT, but I never seen one in person. And when I got that, I was like, I was blown away.
Yeah, incredibly
The
detailed.
detail
Yeah.
and the amount of space that he does is just unbelievable.
And then shout out Rocket of the Quarter.
Oh
Shout out
yeah.
Rocket.
Yeah. Oh man, I am so close to side PC and Rocket. I love Rocket.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah. So I stared at that sketch on ComC for over a year, and I finally had enough not too long ago. I'm like, I gotta have it. Why am I keep staring at this and just not get it? So I love that piece. That sketch is so cool.
Love it. I love the way you have this displayed, the characters it goes across. And it's dope.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
These pieces are art, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Oh, big time. Yeah.
beautiful.
And so let me see. So you got the Cyclops in the middle, and the two Gambits on the side of Cyclops are two commissions done by Dre. They're two of my favorite Gambit cards that exist in sets, and I asked him to do sketches of those in his own like twist. So those are really cool to me. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Yeah.
With the power set right here with the cards flicking out.
Yeah, and when you tip the card, it goes from like purple to silver on the bottom. It's got like a PMG kind of flow. It's really cool. Yep.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Got to shout out to the cards. I love them.
Oh yeah.
Now, when I saw this, bro, I was like, this is beautifully done.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, tag is growing on me more and more and more.
Yeah.
Our
Tag
Ghibli really showed
Tag
me the
is
way.
really nice. Tag is really nice. Tag is it's a really clean slab.
Yeah.
And I love using it for authentication, like those verification ones. I see like buybacks. I'm just happy to have one. I don't care about the grade.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have found one and yeah, very lucky with buybacks. Yeah.
Now, does it bother you when you get a PSA in your tag
Yeah,
collection? Do you break it open or?
yeah, it's hard to have both, but then you have tag that doesn't grade the thick cards, so you gotta pick and choose. But someday they'll grade all, and I'm not gonna switch them over. But that's where
I
you
didn't
gotta
know
draw
that.
the line somewhere. I mean, I'm a perfectionist, but you gotta allow some room for it's not all gonna be. It's also like you said, it's a work of art. The collection is, and it's got to have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little salt and pepper here and there.
Yeah,
Alert.
exactly. Can't put that.
Yeah,
So
I have OCD, so that would freak me out.
yeah.
Eventually, I would be like, this red and the white is not matching the vaulted setup,
I know.
not matching the tags.
Now it's gonna bother me that you've really pointed
Oh
it out.
no!
I have to move.
Tag, what are you doing? Got to do the thicker
We're
cards.
not gonna crack it out, but it's gonna move from there.
I had no idea that they did not grade. So what? They have
Yeah.
a limit on the size they grade. Is that because the
Yeah,
AI?
the thickness. Yeah, they don't. I don't know exactly why. I would imagine it's the AI machine that it goes into or something, or
That's what I was
it's the
thinking.
fact of once you get to that thick of a card, you're trying to grade 8 corners instead of 4. Maybe it just hasn't learned that yet. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, maybe that's a great point.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
that's
it's
like
really
additional cameras for the
you're
AI to look at
8
size.
sides, 8 corners. Yeah, it's not. You're really grading 2 separate cards basically. So, um, but it'll happen. And to touch on this with the tag, whenever I tell somebody that I like tag, the first comment I get is, "Oh, PSA is not going anywhere," and I can't stand that. It's like that's not what I said. It's it's I would never ever say like PSA is gonna get knocked down or replaced or anything like that. Take them out of the equation. Tag is just it's a great service. It's an amazing slab. I pre-grade my own cards. I'm not sending 6s and hoping for 9s. I spent a lot of time looking at my cards. I understand the grades that I get back. And when you talk about consistency, because it's just human nature, it's not even knocking PSA when you talk about grading. It's just human nature. Like we're not 100% consistent. That's impossible.
Yeah.
We're people, and we're all going to think something different depending on what grader you get just by that minute little change of a little bit of white. One grader might think it's an opinion. And I've found a lot of just consistency with the tag grading. It's not necessarily that it's better or worse. It's really consistency for me in the look of it,
Yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, in that aspect, it's a
you're not going
tool
to
and
replace
it's being
anybody.
used.
Is it a great option? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to keep a person in the loop, like maybe it do a full and then somebody go, yeah, I agree with that or whatever, you know what I mean? But
Right.
because yeah, I think it's in that aspect, it's a very useful tool and it's an accurate and there's consistency and
Yeah.
you never know if you got a grader on a bad day or they're not feeling well or
exactly. And I've cracked PSA 9s and sent them back and gotten a PSA 10, and that's
who hasn't?
Yeah, I mean that's when it's human grading and but yeah.
Cool cards. Shout out Mike. Michael.
Yeah, he won't want to hear that. But yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, it's I like to see consistency. So I actually was not too familiar with tag until Jimmy brought it up when I was talking to him, and I was like, oh, let me take a look at it because he brought a great point. They look awesome when you display them in your personal collection. They're clear, they're clean,
super clear,
and you could scan them, and they got the great detailed description of why you got the grade. And
yeah, they have the report on every single card, even on the base value. You get a digit report. Yep.
Fire had a question. Sorry guys if I missed your post. When I do the flipping on the other screen, I can't actually look at the main screen. So
Yep.
Fire was asking, was there a Toy Biz version? I believe that was with the Jim Lee card we were talking about.
Yes, there is a Toy Biz version that comes in the toy. Yeah, and I do have that, but it's not in the one touch like up there. Yeah. Those are the more rare variants, but I do have that in like my Gambit binder, because not only do I collect them and try to grade some, but I also have a Gambit binder of just, all the base cards, all the Gambit cards that try to get all the ones that exist. And I have like foreign inserts and stuff that I'm not trying to grade. I'm just happy to have one, but I do have that in the binder. Yep. That's a cool card.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. The foreign pieces, or
foreign ones that's another rabbit hole to go down to. Yeah.
Is that Donnie rubbing off on you there?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's what friends do, right? Oh, did you ever see this?
Yeah,
one?
Donnie's like, oh, we gotta check these out, and then I had no idea, and then I was like, oh, that's a deep rabbit hole. I can't mess with this at all.
Yeah.
I started seeing like Japanese versions of Man Thing. I'm like,
no.
That looks dope. I can't. Oh yeah, Ivan Ooze. That's it. Thank you, Rat Salad Cards. Ivan Ooze. That's who they made Apocalypse look like.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, yo. All right, let me jump back over here and scroll down. Yeah, so Platinum, that was awesome to see that iconic comic book on a card.
That was really cool. Yeah. That was really cool. I really like that card. I just chose a bunch of parallels that I did like. It's not all of them. The Cosmic is not there. That one for that Gambit card, it was covered a lot by the art, so I didn't go for that. But I just chose some of the ones I liked a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and this is what, 146 gem mint you have of Gambit?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. 146, and like I think it's like in the 40s of ones I've bought. So a lot of them, like these Marvel Platinum ones, I would buy singles and grade them. But I think in the 50s. Whoa. I'm in the 50s of pack pulled and grading into a 10. When I went after my Gambit collection and really kind of honed in on the direction I wanted to go, it was, I want to make my own. I don't want to buy all the 10s.
Okay.
I want to pack pull as many as I can, because I want to understand, why is it harder to get this one in a 10 than that one in a 10? And when you buy these boxes and you check out how they're packaged, or if they're glossy, they brick. It's cool. It gives you a better feel for the grade of the card and why it's a smaller pop number than others,
Jordan, not a sketch collector, but pulls out those bangers.
Oh, it's too funny. Yeah, that shelf, even I look at it, I'm like, oh man, I remember the day I only had one sketch card.
Yeah. Dirk mentioned it before. One turns into 2, turns into 3, turns into 30.
I should have known that was going to happen. But yeah, and that's the thing with grading to me, is it's not so much that the card in a 10 means something to me. It's not that. It's the life of a card in the 90s. The cutting of it, the printing of it, slamming in a pack, going into a box, getting shipped all over. And, they're not like boxes now, like 2022 Marvel Masterpiece. The packs were inside the box, and there was like an inch of air all the way around the packs protecting. Yep. In the 90s, the packs are right up this against the side of, I wouldn't even call it cardboard. It's like thin paper for the box, Yeah. And so the fact that a card from the 90s went through that life of a card and is in gem mint condition, no white corners, I think that's just cool. That's cool. It's not so much that it's a 10, it's a card that's that old, that goes through that much, is in perfect condition. That's cool.
That is really cool. And these are dope cards right here, yo.
Yeah.
the hologram remark cards.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks. I like those too.
Yeah.
It's cool. And as you start to collect a character, you start to learn about all these cards, whether it's a friend that told you about them or you saw it on Google or something, and then you find out that they were signed. It takes the whole community for you to learn what cards are out there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And now we got through the community, we got Collect This. So go check them out. That's
Yep.
an incredible tool now. To
Incredible.
be able to do exactly this. Be like, I'm looking for Gambit in this set. Was he in this? How many cards are in this set?
Yep.
And you can go over there and check that out.
Yep.
Because it's helping me.
Yep. Big time.
Because I would be lost. I mean, this is an amazing collection, bro.
Thank you very much.
Oh, these are the Kith, right?
Those are the Kith ones.
Yeah, that's another achievement in itself, man.
Yeah. That was, and I knew that was going to be really, really hard because those Kith shoes, all you did was buy the size. You don't know if it's a Wolverine shoe. You don't know if it's a Cyclops shoe, a Gambit shoe. You're only buying the size. So the card and the character is all an unknown. So, man, that's hard to keep buying those shoes if you're trying to hunt a Gambit. So I knew that I wasn't going to be buying pairs of shoes. I needed to buy the Gambits when I saw them.
Be like, I got 20 pairs of 11 in the back.
No one wants to buy just the shoes. Yeah. No way.
I'll just sit on them. The boxes might be worth something. That's crazy. Is there like still a Grail Gambit card you're chasing?
Yeah. One thing comes to my mind, and it's the Codename Patch Cards 2014 Marvel Premiere. I'm still missing 3 letters. I hope someday I'm able to find them so I can complete the full Gambit name.
What letters are you missing in case someone sees
it? M, B, and I. Okay. I have the G, and I actually have 2 A's and 1 T. So I have an A for trade.
Where's our Vanna White? We need someone to provide these letters.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be a grail to finish that name.
That's cool. You gonna display it like the name Gambit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's dope.
Yeah.
I see you jumping into tops over here.
Yeah. Pretty card. This is where like I go after cards that I really do like, whether it's tops or upper deck. Like I love that card. And so I definitely wanted to include that in my Gambit PC. Am I going after the black and the platinum? No, I just wanted that one.
Yeah, I think the minted is definitely their best product so far.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
That's a really good product. It's done really well. Those are really cool in person.
Yeah. Are you gonna go for any other number for Gambit, or that's one and done?
That's it. Just that one. Yeah. Yep.
That's
and I did. Well, no, sorry. In that set is the Gambit playing card. Not the set, but just the Gambit playing card himself. And I did get that one too. I had to wait for a while. But
you did acquire that. Okay.
I did acquire that. So now I have those 2, and those are the only 2 from that minted set that I'm gonna get. Yeah.
Are you grading that one?
No. I went back and forth on it, and I said, you know what? I kind of like having the upper deck kind of seal on it. I think I'm just gonna leave it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I went back and forth. Actually, Donnie was the one that told me, he's like, no, don't do that. Don't cut that tape.
Word.
Like, all right. I'll take advice from a friend. Of course.
Yeah. Good advice, Donnie.
Yeah.
He's lurking somewhere in that room right now.
Yeah. Somewhere around here.
I love it. So yeah, here's my first Gambit card that I ever owned was right here. Okay. Oh yeah, bro. That was it.
It's a good one. That
was the first set I've actually completed ever.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
First binder set that I remember putting the last card. I think the last card was Is it Mojo? I think it was Mojo was the last card I ever needed for that.
Oh,
This
that's
was
cool
fun
to
putting
remember.
together.
That's cool to remember.
Yeah. I think I have that. I have it in my basement. It's in my one of my
Oh, that's cool.
totes. My totes in
That's
my
cool.
basement.
That's
Yeah. I kept a bunch of them. Of course, when I got back into after COVID, I was like, "Oh, do I have anything that's worth money?"
Yeah, that's what I did.
Shit.
That's like anything.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, it's for sentimental value.
Yeah.
Just means something. Good memories.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's a close up of these babies.
Yep.
I can't believe this is like super hard, man. I mean, I've heard people rip so many boxes to try to get a pack, one of the autos, and it's
Yep.
to just see you pulled that, you just
Yeah.
acquired all these in one spot. It's dope.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, that was a huge achievement. That was really tough, and that took friends. That took a lot. That took friends. That was hard.
Yeah, it's incredible. And like you said, to purchase the box and pull the auto
Yeah,
yourself.
and to be clear, it comes from this box.
Oh wait, hold
Not
on.
the
Let me
normal
jump back in. Let me see. Oh yes.
It's from this box. It's not from the packs.
Yeah.
So from this box comes the gold hologram with the gold auto on the base card, and that's it.
Nice.
The silver auto comes from a different box that was just the holograms. And then the stamped hologram, it said that it was from like a con a while ago, where the Gambit was not an official one that was put into packs, but he either did it at a con or something like that. So it is real, but he had the stamp, and he did some other characters when he had like a booth.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
it's so much fun too, the knowledge you acquire.
Oh yeah, and you
seeing
have
a character.
Yep. And without knowing a lot of people that collected in the 90s or know that stuff, it's hard to find some of this information,
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned Dustin before. Do you like bounce things off Dustin?
Oh yeah.
That's
Constantly. Great. Yep. No, he'll know something that I didn't know, and we just share information. You just keep building all that knowledge.
Yeah, that's dope.
So
this is insane. When you sent me this picture the other day, I was like, madness.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack right there. So this is a really special piece to me. Okay. So this is an Anthony Tan. AJT did this as a commission for me. I was looking around at my collection for a while, and there's parts of my collection that mean that resemble friends, right? Everything has a different meaning, but I have to look at multiple pieces to think of Jordan, or think of Donnie, or all these friends that I have. And I said, man, I'd really love just one thing that I look at, and I think of all the friendships that I've created, and like the whole community when I look at one piece. And that's where this all stemmed from. And I said, well, multiple characters, who do I like as an artist that does multiple characters and also does it like just knocks it out of the park? AJT. So I contacted him, and I told him, I said, hey, this is what I'd like to create for my or I'd like to have you create for my collection, is a piece that reminds me of all my friends when I look at it. And he tackled it and knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, I mean, this is insane.
Yeah. And so we tied them together with Jim Lee characters that I liked a lot. He's like, who are they going to be fighting? And I'm like, I didn't want the Sentinels or something like that. So I was like, well, I like Jim Lee and Image characters a lot. So we got Ripclaw in there, and Warblade, and Spartan, and Voodoo. And Z-Lot. So it was fun for him too. I think he had a lot of fun doing this piece. He was excited to do some Jim Lee characters. I think he's a huge Jim Lee fan. So Because I even said one of them he could remove Zealot to make room for another character. He's like, no, we can't take her out. I said, okay.
No, it's
So, yeah, so
incredible.
we got everybody in there, you know, and then some characters like Spider-Man stand for more than one friend, you know, because we have more friends that collect
Popular character.
yeah, you know. So I see Eugene when I see that. I see Justin when I see Spider-Man. I see my friend Raph. So it's cool. So that's what this piece is, and this piece is 4 quad panel, 4 2021 Marvel Premiere quad panel.
Oh yeah, quads. Okay.
Yeah, they're all quads.
Wow.
So it's really a puzzle.
That is dope.
Thanks, man.
Now, did this love spark from the pack pulled Cyclops?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. No, I got really hooked on AJT, and then multiple characters. I'm like, he's got to be the one. I hope he'll do it and take on a commission, and he did.
Nailed
I
it.
had to wait a while for a spot to open up, but once he was available, man, he stuck on it, and it was an amazing experience. Other than having the 2 commissions with Dre, I'd never done a commission before, and it was just an incredible experience to do this with him. He's so awesome. He loved doing it. It was a really cool experience. Really, really cool.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It was awesome. It was awesome. He's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Amazing person to deal with. And I don't know. We even changed a couple things when he was doing it, and just his ability is just unbelievable. I don't know how he does what he does.
Yeah, this is incredible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I love it because
and
you
we
could
were
just
supposed to keep
zoom
it
in on it, and you're like, oh my god, like
yeah, we were supposed to keep it Marvel and Image, but then there's Batman. I don't know how he got in there, but
Donnie. Donnie had to mess up the whole flow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, nope, that's fine. All right, yeah. So that was some of the ones that I grabbed, which is incredible collection, bro.
Thanks, man. Thanks. It's been years building that, and it's really, really fun to share with everybody.
I love it. I mean, to be able to see somebody's collection is incredible. I mean, and the way you curated it, you display it, you put it out there. I love it.
Thanks, man.
If you could own any Gambit card ever produced, regardless of the cost or availability, what would it be?
Man, that's a
It's a toughie.
That's a tough one. Because
there's some hard ones still out there, right?
yeah, one of ones, or yeah, I would say, man, I would have to go the route of printing plates.
Okay.
Because it's one of the things I don't have a lot of. They do not come up very often. And okay, I do. It took me a little bit, but it's been on my mind. It would be a printing plate of the front of the code name patch card. That image is also on a 2013 retro base insert card, rather. And that's one of my favorite Gambit cards and artwork and image of Gambit. And that's one of the ones that Dre did a sketch of.
Okay.
I would love a plate of that image. That would be one of my crazy grails.
That's dope. What set was that?
That would be the one.
And that was what, 2014?
2014 Marvel Premiere.
Okay.
It'd be the front of the patch or the plate for that Gambit card in 2013 Fleer Retro.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
If you go to one of the cases,
which one?
Flip through some of those. It's not that case. It's in one of the other ones.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
show
the
you.
other way.
Yep.
No. Didn't I? Was it this one?
Right there. So on the bottom row, fourth one over from the right. Fourth one over from the left. Right there. Two more over to the left.
Oh, there.
And that's one more left.
Oops. Oh,
Right.
Sorry.
That's
There we
okay.
go.
It's right next to the Marvel Beginnings micromotion. That one. Right there.
There we go.
To the right. That one right there. Right there. It says 2013 Freely Retro. That's the card.
Dope.
That's I would love a plate of that. That would be to answer your question, that's what it would be.
Have you ever seen a plate?
No, never.
Jeez.
I have one plate of the back of the codename patch card because it's an actual image on both. It's different on the back.
Okay.
I have a plate for the back. I don't have a plate for the front.
Oh, wow.
That'd be a cool one.
That would be really cool.
It is kind of a one of one because plates are considered one of ones, but
Yes,
it's not.
yeah.
Just I'd love that plate.
Yeah, I have a few Man-Thing plates, man.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely. I wanted one from MM22.
Did
I
you
almost
get
had one?
Did you get one?
Do I have one? I can't remember. Do I have one? I might have the Cayenne, actually.
Okay. That's cool.
Before I say that, let me make sure.
Yeah, check.
Yeah, and I did what you exactly like you said. I tried to change it. I moved things around to make just a binder.
Yep.
And then I was like, oh, I'll just do Man-Things.
Such a good man thing in that set.
I do not have a plate. I have the Metallurgy. I have
the metal
Alpha out of 15 amber, the out of 50 amber. I have the emerald, the orange, the purple, and then all the preliminary art, base, gold sig, and comic. So no, I do not have the plate of that. So I'm glad I checked. What do I have? Oh, I have the Cayenne of this. Fleer Ultra. Midnight Sun.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the one I had. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay, that's the cyan that you thought of.
Yeah. Actually, I have a bunch of cyans for some reason.
It's weird
Someone paired a black with me the other day for purchase, and I was like, "Oh, that's dope!" So I went to go look at it, and then I was like, "I think that's a little too expensive." But I'm a fan of plates. Yeah, I don't know why. I have lots of cyans, so that's what beginning series 1.
That's cool. That's cool.
And then there's this one. What's this one? 22-23 annual.
Oh yeah.
You'd think I just like blue for some reason.
Yeah. It's weird how that happens.
Yeah, it's just, and it's funny. I don't.
At least you're finding
colors. Yeah, I don't have any other color plates. It's always just cyan.
Yeah. Interesting.
Silly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope to find. I wonder if they even have those, or like I would from 2013. That's old.
Yeah, the 2013 one, I've seen plates of other characters from that set. Yep, just not the Gambit. Yep. And I've seen other
out there.
Yep, they are out there somewhere. Yep.
Oh man. I hope you find it.
I hope so. That'd be really cool. Really
What
cool.
color? Any color?
I like the magenta. I'm a magenta plate guy.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. Yep. That's the one I like.
Dope. Yeah, I like I don't know why. The black looks great. You would think there'd be green, right? But then green is made by blue and yellow. So you're like, right.
Yeah.
Green Man-Thing plate would be dope.
Oh, that'd be quite the color match.
That'd be a great color match. Yeah.
Oh man, make that just for your collection.
Yeah. You know what it is? Every once in a while, people throw me a plate. They're like, hey, check this plate out on eBay or come see it. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yep.
But
and
now
so
it's like.
So you also have not just the 2022 Marvel Masterpiece Man-Things, but you have a binder that you go through and it has all the
Yeah.
yep, the man.
Yeah, I've got
through
you
the
know,
set.
Palombos, Simones, Jusco.
Yep.
But yeah, not full rainbows, but
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
got
but a
yeah.
binder of man things
Yeah.
put together in
Yeah.
different
You know what I
sets.
really need? So if anyone's out there and they ever see their eyes on it, please send my way. Is excuse me, is Dave Palumbo's preliminary art of Man Thing.
Oh wow.
That I can't find.
Wow.
I super hard. I've searched and searched and searched. Seen images of it, so I know it exists. I just
Wow.
yeah, it's toughy. It's
Tough one.
yeah, for me at least. Yeah, I haven't been able
preliminary
to
art.
find that because I like to take the preliminary arts to OAX or a show and get them to
Oh,
sign it.
yeah, that's a nice card to get signed.
So I've got Dan's.
Yeah.
I need Dave's. I had Simone signed his, the preliminary art for Man Thing.
The preliminary art for his set are some of the nicest preliminary arts I've seen. Those are really cool. That set, they did a nice job with that one.
Yeah, yeah. Dan's. I have Dan's in my art book. I had it displayed, and because when you redeem it, it comes in that. It's like a top loader.
Oh, okay.
It's with the COA from Upper Deck or whatever. But I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, oh, let me clean a little bit of dust off it. And I was like, oh, that's not dust. What is that? So I was like, oh, no. I started freaking out. So I was like, I got to take this out. I got to see what this is. I took it out. It was just a top loader. The top loader itself had scuffs on it, I guess, or whatever. So it just didn't look right. So I was like, all right. So then I put it in my art book. But the plan is to frame it with the card Dan signed at OAX.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
The preliminary art card, which would be cool.
That would be really cool.
I want to do it with all of them. You know, it'd be eventually really cool to figure that out.
Yep.
Because I just got Eric Giss preliminary art for 2019 Flare.
Oh, okay.
The Flareon piece he did. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, which is super exciting. So I got to do the same thing with that. So how many Man Thing plates do I have, Josh? I think I have 4. I have 4 plates for a Man Thing. No crazy plates. I don't have any like there's 2 plates for Man Thing on eBay for Marvel Masterpieces 2022. I have them both hearted, favors.
Right. Yeah.
The prices are so high. Damn you guys.
Yeah.
Like, no thanks. I'm sorry. I can't. For that price, I can get a dope Man Thing and raccoon sketch. Oh, talking about that. We'll take it away from Gambit for a minute here. So I got my mystery sketches back.
You did?
Yeah. Well, some of them from Comic Art Live.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do a little sharing here. Since I don't think Cap is on tonight. I think they had to stop their show tonight for some kind of internet issues. So shout out to Comic Art Live, Comic Art fans. So this is so I got through. I got 3. So this is what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'm going to be. I mean, obviously, I'm getting mystery sketches for myself, but I thought it'd be a good idea. All right, here we go. Here's a call to arms for all of us who may frequent OAX more than once and we're friends. I thought it'd be a great idea to gift friends, whether you want to say for their birthday or holiday, but gift that gift at OAX so you don't pay shipping if you go. And I'm doing goofy sketches for mystery sketches. Okay. So I'm like, it'd be like Gambit, somewhere he shouldn't be, or something like that. You know what I mean? And they'll do that. So I have 2 sketches so far done for friends, and November Comic Art Live Mystery, I'm gonna hit the other ones up. So because I got a lot of Man Things, and I'm like, I want to take part, and I got this piece back. I'm not showing it, and I hope the person I got it for didn't see it yet.
That's really cool.
Yeah, but it'll be fun to show.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. If a bunch of people end up doing it, I think it'd be a fun exchange at the penthouse. Maybe
Yep.
that'd be
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
But these
Definitely.
are the two pieces I got for myself. So I got a Bart Sears man thing with a raccoon.
Oh, that's cool.
You take these out so it's not shiny. Oh, there's Cos. What's good, Cosra? Those calf guys suck. A great interview you did with Shortbox, man. That was it was a great one. I just watched part of it. I'm gonna finish it. So that's Bart Sears man thing with the raccoon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's his
Little
little raccoon
raccoon in
friend.
Yeah.
All right. And then this one I thought was cute as hell. I mean, I know that sounds silly to say. This was cute how he did it. So this is Cantata. So this is man thing with his raccoon buddy.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool. I did the raccoon hanging on him. So absolutely love it. These are a lot of fun. If you guys aren't taking part in it, make sure to take part in November. And it's a fun gift. You know what I mean? You could
yeah, that is cool.
should align correctly with holidays. So if you want to, you know, your brother or sister, somebody you're like, oh, I know they like this character. It's a fun gift. Because you don't even know what they're getting either if you play it right and you don't look at it. You're like, oh, it's dope. But I got to shout out Jamie Jones because he did that other piece, which I can't show because I don't want to spoil a surprise. But shout out Jamie. The piece he did is dope. I'll send you a message on Instagram. It was very cool. Very cool.
That's awesome.
So in our talkings about your Dan DeSantos collection and focus and drive on it, was that set like the set that really drove you back into Marvel cards?
Yeah, in that way. Other than collecting Gambit as the character, that was the first one that dove me in. Yeah. That just is just masterpieces. His work, and then connecting with him with all the content, getting to know him as an artist and deeper than just the set. It was just, I never experienced anything like that.
Yeah,
you know, or like that. Yeah, just that feeling I never experienced. That was really cool. And I knew I wanted to do something with that set. I'm like, oh, I want to do something special with this set and collect it in a special way. Yep.
So are you going to chase the 101 out of 25?
No.
Just the auto.
And so when I started that, and then I didn't know what I was going to do. At one time I remember thinking, oh, I'll do whatever parallel I think looks the best with the character, purple, orange, or green, or base, and make a binder, but they're all different. And I didn't like that. But then I pulled the Dark Phoenix auto, and when I pulled that, it kind of led me down that path. And then I got this idea and this vision of, okay, all these cards are in front of the artist, and he's signing them. They go into packs. They get distributed all over the world. People are ripping them. Wouldn't it be cool to bring a full set back together and then present it to the artist after they were in boxes and packed all? And like, I want to do that. And that's so it wasn't just for me to collect the cards and have them as a collection, but to actually show him, which is what I did.
Yeah.
That was
very well done.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
So going to the grading side, we know that Tag isn't doing the thicker cards, but are you going to continue to use Tag for any future cards?
Yeah, so I'm going to continue to use Tag for cards that are thin enough that they grade, and just work it into my personal collection where I see fit. Keep the thicker cards with 2022 Marvel Masterpiece, keep that with PSA until Tag does it. And then once they do thicker cards, I would just start grading with them, whether I have 10s with PSA already or not. Yeah, I will say, I mean, it'll bother me that some, but I'm not going to crack them. And you know,
Yeah, no.
it's the evolution of the hobby. It's the evolution of grading. Like, it's fine. But I also have like side little collections that keep the hobby fun for me too, because when I started collecting Gambit, it was just Gambit and that's it. And I quickly got collector fatigue. I
Yeah.
got exhausted. I got frustrated. I got irritated. And it was really healthy to choose that. I mean, the next thing I chose was the auto set. So financially, that really sucked. But it was fun to have something where it wasn't just all Gambit and I couldn't find any Gambits today. That relief of that, where there was always something like that I could focus on or collect, it was a really good feeling. And I started to spin off of that. And what I'm getting at is I grade with tag the 1996 Marvel Masterpiece Julie Bell cards that I like, because I'm a huge Julie Bell fan. So now I have a side collection of pack pulling Julie Bell artwork from 1995 Fleer Ultra X-Men, 1996 Fleer Ultra Wolverine. I'm trying to create like a little gem mint collection of her artwork that I like. Not all the cards that she did in 1996 Marvel Masterpiece, but buy singles and try to hit a 10. So I use them for those thinner cards like that. And I like her artwork in that nice clear plastic slab.
Yeah, tag with the clear.
Yep.
When you submit these cards, are you submitting a bunch at a time to hope to get a 10? Like, what's your method?
Yeah, usually I'll do anywhere from 15 to 35 cards ish, because when I'm ripping boxes, not 1996 Marvel Masterpiece boxes, but Fleer Ultra Wolverine or Fleer Ultra X-Men, I'm trying to allow the hobby to pay for itself. So I'll grade the Wolverines, I'll grade other cards in the set that I think will be gem mint, and then I'll sell those. So that's where it's not just 35 Gambit cards or Julie Bell cards. It's cards within the set that I think could grade gem, and then sell those to other collectors. Yep.
Nice. That's the healthy way to do it.
Yeah. And then let that profit paid for the box, or hopefully paid for grading. That's the hope. And that way you can stay on that hunt, keep it fun. And it's not just totally always draining funds, but it's a lot of work. But it's fun. It's the hunt.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. I enjoy trying to find that grail. Like it's just, all it is just a mint card, but
yeah. Well, it's it's an important thing that you mentioned before about collector fatigue. You just balls to the wall. You're just going, and then you're like, you kind of just get tired of it. You don't know what's going on, but there's actually that thrill of the hunt, to where if you focus or hone in on something that's slightly out of your reach at the moment, but is attainable. It's a goal, but it's an attainable goal, and you have to actually work to get to it. The satisfaction at the end, I believe, is way more than spending.
Yeah, no. It has changed me dramatically in the hobby, having these little side things. Another example is the Jim Lee Wildcats box. It's like $25, and I love collecting Grifter. So I'm trying to hit some, Grifter cards that I think would get a PSA 10 or a tag 10. And it's just some sort, but it's not a lot of money, but it's still fun. You still feel like you're adding to your collection. It's still something I care about. It's not just something to do. I really enjoy owning those cards. It's really, really healthy to do, because it's hard to stick on one thing. And when we love to collect, right? And we always want to be bringing something in, and when you can't, it's tough.
Yeah, it is. It's
so
very tough.
I love having multiple avenues to go down.
Well, that's a great way to do it. You know what I mean? Where you have different tiers that you're like, I could grab this now.
And it's different tier. And it's all different tiers.
Yeah.
Yep.
which is great because you know,
It
you
just takes some
setting
weight off
steps
your
for
back
yourself.
when you're trying to wait for that printing plate or
Right.
that insert that's out of 10 or whatever you're going for. It gives you that time, you know? Otherwise, you'll find yourself, and I did it, where you're buying things that you don't really want or really are not gonna just because you want that feeling, you know?
Yeah, and you almost regret when it comes to the
I
house.
was
You're like,
yes.
"Ah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
right, I spent X
Yep.
amount of dollars on that."
Well, and you're looking at it and you're like, "Man, I shouldn't have." And, yeah, that happened a few times, and I really wanted to try and change it so that I don't have that feeling a lot, you know?
Yep. I've been there,
Yep.
and
Yep. Yep.
not to throw shade or anything, but it happened to me with Topps Chrome Marvel last year.
Oh, okay.
I just I wanted to Rainbow Man thing, and then it was like a nonstop. I had to keep going. There was so many inserts, and I was like, What is going on?
Yeah.
Why isn't there like 15? There's like 30 something. Like, this is insane. I can't."
Yeah.
And then I literally got fatigued and I tapped out. And
Yep.
so much
Yep.
so to where a collector in the community reached out and shout out, and they were like, "Hey, I saw you posted that out of 25 man thing a while ago. I'm trying to parallel the whole thing." He's like 1 or 2 cards away. So I was like, "Yo, take that. Yeah, I'll sell that to
Yeah.
you, bro. I got no
Yeah.
problem." I'm tapped out, you know,
That
like
part.
I'm
Yeah.
fully tapped out. I'm not chasing cards really anymore,
Yeah.
unless it's like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like what would, you know, maybe if they did like a dope reflections Topps Marvel of Man thing and his eye is like Werewolf by Night or something, or
Yeah.
the water is Werewolf by Night and Man thing's in the reflection. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, you know, like that maybe I would chase that. But
Yeah.
even pack pulled sketches are kind of, I'm just like, I don't, that's a lot of money for a sketch card. I love supporting, you know, the artist, but I think if you're going to drop X amount of dollars on a sketch, might as well just commission a piece directly from the
Yeah.
artist where they
Yeah.
get 100% of the proceeds, you know?
Yep. Yep.
So, and collect how you want, what you
Yeah.
want, and the way you
That's what
love.
I
I ain't saying
was saying.
anything to anybody, but
Yeah.
that's the road I've happened to walk down to where I'm in the situation I'm in today, to where I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
art. I want art, card art, dope, you know, like,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
so
I think that's where I've found the most fun in the hobby too now is I'm really doing my own thing. I'm collecting this character, that character, whether it's a pack pulled sketch or a commission. I love commissions now. Um, you really enjoy it when you're like have your own direction, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and when
Yeah.
you focus it and you drive it to where you're curating it in such a dope way. I mean,
Yeah. I
it's
feel
incredible.
Yeah, and I feel like you almost have to feel that exhaustion. You have to feel that kind of effect to drive you down the right path, you know?
Oh yeah, well said, well
Is
said.
that's where I really thought about how do I do it so I don't keep hitting that wall because it doesn't feel good, you know? And really, like, it's a hobby. It's just something for fun, and I
Yeah,
really like, when it's not fun, it really sucks, and I
yeah,
just always wanted to I'm addicted not only to collecting, but I'm addicted to keeping it fun and keeping it enjoyable for myself, and, um, just and now I've just really focused on pieces or collecting in a way that I enjoy adding to my collection and just keeping it with friends. Just constantly with the group and the community. It's just really, really fun.
that is what it is, you know, that
Yeah,
was
it
one of the
really is.
first things
It
I
really is.
noticed was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's a dope ass group of dudes who just
Yeah.
have the
Yeah.
same interest." Doesn't
Yep.
mean not the same character that you collect, but the same
Right.
interest, and
Right.
same,
Same
you know,
interests.
Marvel or DC,
Yep.
and we all
Yep.
kind of come from the same cloth in our background. We're like,
Yep.
oh yeah, we collected in the 90s, but then
Yep.
kind of grew
Yep.
up and then
Yeah.
came
Yep.
back in during COVID. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So
Yep. Yep.
it's
Yep.
definitely a welcoming community, and I've noticed it. I've literally people have literally reached out and been like, yo, I, see this right now. You know, do you want me to
Yes.
buy it for you? And then you
Right.
and it's
Right.
like, what?
Yeah.
my friends don't like real like someone down the street isn't gonna and you're offering that, like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you so I could buy you a drink. You know what I mean? Like what the hell, you know? And that's the kind of community we're in. And I tell people that I'm like, we're all, you know, chilling. We're all good peeps. No one here is being like, you know, and there's people in the community who know who those peeps are and block them from our groups in Facebook. You know what I mean? So we all kind of know, hey, step away. You know, like we don't need that. We're all vibing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, and you see that when you're at the Penthouse, or you see that when you go to a card show and you meet everybody, or at a convention, and it just so happens to be in an area where everyone can come together. It's different, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh man, I pulled this Gambit card, but I didn't want to show you or tell you, and I was holding it for you till I got to, you know, the show, and check it out, man. Here you go. And it's like, even if you got the card, you're like, you held on to this. You ever see that video where the dude's like, want me to make you a sandwich? And then he makes him a sandwich. You made me a sandwich. He's just so happy his friend made him a sandwich. Like, you're like, oh man, I fucking love you, bro.
No, those are the experiences that no, you can't.
That's what it makes it so
just goes
good.
way beyond the card or the collection, you know.
Absolutely.
Oh
yeah, and Blake,
like you said, it's with friends. I was just telling friend Donnie yesterday. I have some friends in this hobby that yesterday and the day before we were, you know, looking for some cards together and never even met them in person. But, you know, somebody asked, could you put a bid on this for me? Because I'm going to be sleeping or something. Yeah, sure. I got you, you know, and it's just, I was telling them, like, how special is this? Like, we never even met in person, but throughout this community, we're good enough friends where there's just that trust there, you know, and to be able to help each other in that way it's really special when you think about it. I mean, like you said, I have friends I went to high school with I wouldn't trust that good, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. You're like, what do you mean put a bid in for you? What are you talking about, bro?
It's hard to explain. It's I don't know. The passion is real, you know?
Yeah, it is. It is. And it's just like a shared commonality between everybody.
It really is.
Dope. Yeah, so we got MentalCon. I see people talking about it in the chat. Yes, we got MentalCon coming up.
Yeah, that's coming.
Boys
quick.
are doing some awesome pieces in it. So if you guys aren't familiar, make sure you go check it out and put in some bids from those pieces. Before I speak, let me make sure I have the correct information. Where is that? Where is that? Shouldn't be too far out there. There it is. Okay, so Saturday. What's Saturday? The 20th. At 10:30 a.m. On MentalCon, Jimmy and I will be on the block for talking and stuff about podcasts. I believe
that's when it starts.
Well, no, that's when we'll be on. It starts. Tim knows the exact times of everything. If Tim can put it in the chat for us, please. But I just know that Jimmy and I will be talking about podcasts and Marvel cards and stuff at 10:30 a.m. with Nathan, and Jake. Awesome. So that'll be fun. Be dope. And then next Thursday is Sketch Live June. So if you guys haven't got pre-show commissions, make sure to reach out. I believe Joseph Reed, Old Man Venom, he has some pieces, some open slots still for pre-show commissions. Locke Nugan, he definitely has some pieces available for pre-show commission. Adam Field sold out, and this month we welcomed Duke Comic Art. So welcome again, David Duke. You're hanging out and joining the Sketch Live community. He sold out very fast, so that was dope to see. So I can't wait to see next Thursday's show. Be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Jordan. Yep, you were one of the lucky Duke spots.
Oh, Duke spot.
Yeah, man. Again, shout out to the artists who offer incredible pricing to the Sketch Live community drawn together.
That's right.
Because he's putting out pieces on his whatnot, and they're selling for a lot of money. So much love to you guys, who are there, and you're you're doing very fair pricing for the community. So
That's
make
cool.
sure to jump on these opportunities, guys. You know, it's a lot of fun. The show's a lot of fun. So
Yeah, that's
what
cool.
we got? Oh, Castro is going to be joining MentalCon on Saturday around 6 p.m. with Nathan and Fuller. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'll be tuning in for that. It's going to be on my TV in the background all day.
Yeah, I gotta tune in for that.
And there's some pieces I'm going to be bidding on. So
Nice.
yeah.
I gotta check out the pieces. I gotta bid on something too.
There you go, Blake. 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, I believe, each day. Okay, thank you.
That's cool.
Sundays 9 to 5. There we go. Oh, there you go, Tim. 8 a.m. Saturday to 6 p.m. Sunday. Oh, it just runs.
Yeah,
That's what I thought. I thought it ran overnight.
that's what I
There
heard.
you go. Tim is hosting overnight. And we did talk about doing something in the late hours, early morning. So I'm down. Tim, sync up with me. And yeah, Donnie, bro. Donnie did great for his first time on Sketch Live. It was incredible. I know it's a lot of pressure. There's time limits, and you're drawing in front of people, and so Donnie, you killed it, bro. You killed it, bro. Very happy, very happy.
Yeah.
Love seeing what you're doing. Keep it up. That's what we're about, man. Make sure you get a Donnie. Donnie killed it from MentalCon too.
Killing it. Really.
So make sure you check these out. Don't sleep on these guys. They're gonna be unattainable in a few years.
I got totally out of control.
You see him at a convention. Hey, what's up? Oh, you don't know me no more, bro. No,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like I'm too famous, bro. I can't talk to you. So since we've been like collecting and COVID got us all back in, and I'm like, do you feel like the hobby's changed at all over the past 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's changed, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's changed for me.
Okay.
You know, I don't really know how to put that in the. I'm still having fun. You know, even though whether it's switch brands or not, or whether there's a lot of parallels, I feel like, speaking about myself, I feel like I got in at a good time because I honed my skills, if you would, about how I wanted to collect, where the changing of the guard with upper deck to tops and all these parallels now, and it's reused art and chromium, and it didn't really bother me. I just looked at a set of, okay, I just don't really feel like adding that to my collection. Moving on, I'm not really mad at Topps Chrome or something like that, because I have Topps Chrome. I even have a really cool like blue and yellow one. I just loved it. I think that's a cool card. So I got that one, but I don't feel this need to rainbow or so. No, the vibes I feel like have changed in some of the, groups or community, if you will, like a little bit. I feel like there's a little more scrambling going on, people almost don't know what to do. But other than that, for me, myself, not too much really.
And that's perfect. Because you actually, like we were talking about, that's the whole point. You honed in your whole
Luckily,
you came in with a game plan.
Yep. Came with a game plan, and if I enjoy a card or I enjoy the way it looks, then I'll try to attain it if I can and add it to the collection. If not, it's fine.
Now, do you ever buy into a character break or?
I have, yeah. I do like that. It's fun. That can get addicting. Not like the hobby isn't addicting enough. And then you do that, and sometimes you got to catch yourself. Okay, I got to delete that app for a little while.
Tell me about it. I was just gonna say that, yo. You know how many times I've uninstalled whatnot, yo?
All right, cool.
Pure rage at 1 a.m. Like,
that's the fun thing about talking to friends about it is right there. You don't realize you're not the only one that is doing this silly stuff of deleting and then reinstalling and like.
Yeah, no, like it's like a, you're trying to it's on the app, you're like, but it's like, no, you're gonna freaking download it again, it's like, yeah.
I did a lot of character breaks of Gambit for 2022 Marvel Masterpieces. That was fun. Because those boxes are limited. Almost all the cards are numbered, so
Yeah.
man, your hit rate was much better. But I learned quick when it got into the platinum and stuff, man, that's you can do it, for fun a few times, but to get a lot of breaks, it gets costly.
Oh yeah, super
Super.
easily. It's too easy. It's too I've said it too many times just as a joke. Hopefully they do it.
Yeah.
Like something pops up on the screen and goes, "You sure about that? You sure about that?" And then you're like, "Oh, you're right. No, that's right."
Yeah.
Instead, it's like, the quick thumb, bid, bid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
and it's
I'm a
exciting
sucker.
because it's entertainment while you're
Oh
doing
yeah,
it,
man.
It's like, oh man, you get sucked in quick. Yeah.
Like watching a baseball game or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you. GG's.
Yeah.
I've overpaid for a card just to beat the person. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Like, no, I have to when that happens, I gotta delete the app. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And that the breaker knows it's happened. And they're like, are they really paying this much for that card?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I just gotta beat you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you
I
get the
will
card in
say
the mail and you're like, no.
Yeah. 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 That's I've eliminated that awful feeling of buying a card on eBay that I didn't need and I got 'em like, "Oh, I wish I didn't get." That really doesn't happen to me with cards anymore, but it happens with that app. And I
Yeah.
will start to go to sleep at night. I'm like, "What did I just do? So
Right?
how did that? I thought that app was deleted,
Did I just blow?
Yeah, what going on? You have no control.
It's like no self-control. None.
No,
No.
all control.
No, it's like a plate of cookies. You only said one and you
Yeah.
ate all the cookies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
When you're grading with Tag, do you approach grading with them different than you would PSA?
No.
Okay.
No, pre-grading, everything is the same.
Okay.
Absolutely the same. As far as like, um, getting the sub kit and putting the cards into the database so that you get the sub kit. That's a little bit different.
Okay.
But no, like pre-grading and what cards I send. You can't send the thick ones, but nope, same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
And have you heard or seen any kind of delay like PSA is currently in with
Yeah.
Tag?
Yeah. Tag is shut down. They actually shut down the same day. And I
Oh,
think
really?
yeah,
Okay.
that once that news came out that PSA was shutting down bulk orders, they did the same because they were already backed up. So if they got any more flow because they were
They were
shutting down,
yeah.
there was no way. I mean,
Yeah, because
PSA
they could have hit with the overflow from
Oh,
no
yeah.
bulk loads
I
from
mean, even
PSA.
just the news of PSA shutting down, they gave it 5 days, and they got 4 million cards in 5 days, which is, like,
That's crazy.
that's wild. Yeah.
That's crazy. So do you have any submissions right now that are
Yep. Yep.
pushing out?
I have 2 with PSA right now,
Mm,
small ones, like 30 card ones that I got. One I got in a while ago, and then one I got in before the bell. And then I have 4 at Tag right now, but they're so backed up, and I got them to Tag in March, and I still don't have grades, which is okay. They're backed up, and they're trying to get through the weeds, and it is what it is. But, yeah, I would say I have about, like, 60 cards at Tag total right now,
wow.
and then 230 card submissions. It's a bunch of Gambit, a bunch of Julie Bell, a bunch of other ones to sell if they get Gem Mint. So a bunch of fun ones, lots of fun ones.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited about a lot of the cards. A lot of 2022 Marvel Masterpiece at PSA to try and I was looking at some that I like the artwork for, like Kitty Pryde. I love that card. Trying to
It's a
buy
dope
raw.
card.
Yeah, trying to buy raw cards and grade that into 10. I'd love to have that in a 10. But it's tough. So just those little side tributaries, I call them, going down, it keeps it fun.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. It keeps you, engaged and
Yeah,
excited about
it's just
something.
about being engaged in the right way that fits what I wanna do and not being engaged in something that doesn't fit.
Word.
But knowing I always need to be engaged,
Yeah.
So, it's hard to stay stagnant. Otherwise, you get restless.
Is there like advice that you would give someone starting a character focused collection today?
Yeah, I would. It's be aware of the collector fatigue, honestly. Like you really reach out and become friends with the community and just know that you're not alone when you hit that wall, because I almost think it's the only way to go down is you're gonna hit it, because I don't know, it's that fire is hot sort of thing. You gotta touch it to know it's hot. You gotta carve your own way. And I really think that you're gonna feel that fatigue, and just be aware that you probably will. And just know that the community is here for you, friends are here for you. Make those relationships, build those bonds, and you'll just recover from it quicker. You'll navigate through it in a better way. Um, I think I hesitated at first with the collector fatigue and the frustration and the not knowing what to do and getting bummed out pretty quick, and not reaching out to friends and telling them what I was going through soon enough.
Mm.
And yeah, so that's what I would say is
Yeah, I mean, it's back to the community.
yeah,
It's
really is.
healthy to reach out. You know what I
Really
mean?
is healthy, because
Yeah.
it's a lot. Whether you're set collecting or character collecting, it's a lot of cards, it's a lot of parallels, it's a lot of sets. Whether you focus vintage, focus modern, focus tops, upper deck, whatever you do, it's going to be a mass amount of things. And just to navigate that alone, it's good to reach out. Like, why should I pay this for this parallel? Or why is this one important? Why is this one more expensive than that one? And the serial number is higher and there's more of them, but the one that's 10 is less. That doesn't make any sense. And just being able to navigate that too.
Mm. Yeah, that's
It's for the knowledge,
yeah, great advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to not be a character collector, to just try to be a set collector in today's market.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're backlogging, which
Yeah.
is what I suggest to people. I go, backlog. Things are not, not too crazy. I mean, it's better to backlog now than wait 5 years to backlog.
Backlog with sets or character?
Sets. I like to backlog sets. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to do full sets, go.
Yeah.
Start,
You
start old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work your way up. Yeah.
It is
even with character collecting.
Yeah, it is really fun to look at a set of 1994 Marvel Universe or all these sets.
Yeah.
They're really, really good, and it keeps the hobby fun. It keeps you collecting in a really good, affordable way.
Oh, 100%. It's affordable. It's fun.
Affordable.
And then some of these sets you haven't looked at
as
in
good
like
as any insert these
20
days.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, some of the inserts are dope, the old school ones, you know what I mean?
Some of them are better. The 1991 Marvel Universe holograms are just, I love those. They're so
they're
good.
beautiful.
So good. So nice.
Or even like the old acetates you got with the Spider-Man set.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Those were dope. A lot of fun to collect those.
Yep.
So there's great vintage. Let's call them vintage. We're old, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's no way around it.
No, Snick said it before best. I have regular old man fatigue.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man, I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Gambit costume, classic or modern?
Classic. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And this is a silly one, but sketch cards or autographs?
Autos.
Yeah. Who wouldn't have thought that?
I'm not a sketch card collector.
Well, it seems like it's growing on you.
Yeah.
We'll see in a year how big that little shelf
I think
is.
we're gonna have to go on to the next shelf.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's gonna be the second shelf. Raw or graded?
Man, that is a tough one. I know I have a lot of graded stuff, but there's so many cards that I like raw, and I would never even try to grade them. I would say ungraded, just because I don't know, my mind's on 2022 Marvel Masterpiece. I really do like an ungraded card. I know it's kind of contradicting to some of my collection, but yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Nothing
Tag
less
or PSA?
tag.
Okay.
Just because of consistency. I like the consistency of the grade, you know?
Yeah. And I like that. That's what you
Yeah,
want.
when you put the time in for pre-grading and man, it's hours, it's a lot of time. Look
Yeah.
at them here, and then you wait for daylight the next day. Sunlight really helps see any imperfection. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. You wait all those months, and yeah. So that's my answer for that. Yeah, it's not that one's bad or good or taken over. That kind of attitude. I don't have that. It's just that inconsistency, but we're only human. We're gonna be inconsistent, you know? I like
Sure.
taking the human out.
So I like that. Well, you have to. I mean, or maybe like we were talking about, where it's a hybrid of both, where it's somebody is just confirming the line of 10 cards, just to all right, it does
Yeah,
10 cards, and then
yeah,
1 or 2 however many
yeah,
people just
yeah,
confirm what it
yeah,
says. Was this
yeah,
really a 9? Was this really a
yeah,
10?
yep,
And if
yep,
they're
yep,
probably going to agree with it, but at
yep,
least somebody's there present,
yeah,
maybe in a
yeah,
way.
and I know that there's all different avenues to go down with this, right? Like, once you get into the older vintage stuff, you still need I don't know if you could ever teach AI or whatever it is, whether it's a fake or not. So, you
Mm,
always need humans involved, but when it comes
yeah.
down to that grade, whether it's a point 0.1 off of 9.5 or, it's just better.
Yeah, I agree. And we've seen it. We've literally seen somebody get a 9, crack it open, ship it in, and it come back and it's a 10. And it's
And
like,
that's when you know that the system is broken,
correct. You're
a
like,
waste.
what? How is
Yeah,
that?
that's a waste. Yeah, that's a waste.
You know, Bob
That
versus
defeats the whole
Peter
purpose.
versus Matt. And it's like
Yeah,
all 3 different grades for the
yeah.
same exact card, just
Yeah, and
submitted at a different time of the
yeah,
day,
like you said,
month.
it
And yeah.
totally makes sense that that was the outcome
Yeah.
because we're gonna be inconsistent. Everybody has a
Yeah,
different opinion, you know?
exactly. I totally agree with you.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep.
Wolverine team up or Rogue team up?
Wolverine.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
They've
yeah.
had some good stuff, man. They've had some
Yeah.
good comic
Yeah,
stories.
because I was just looking at the card, the Topps card that has, Gambit on Wolverine's back and his claws are charged, and I was just
Yeah.
looking at that image today. What a kick-ass card that is.
That's good. Well,
Such
that
an
might
amazing
actually answer the next one.
yeah.
Original X-Men animated series or X-Men 97?
X-Men 97.
Yeah, because that's what he actually got to throw him with the
Yeah, X-Men
charged 'cause
97.
we never saw that in the original one.
No, no, X-Men 97. Definitely. Really cool.
When they did that in that scene, I was like, "Oh, that's a great idea."
Oh, that's so cool. So
He's
cool.
he's gonna mess stuff up right now.
Yep. Yep.
What's one card in your collection that has like the greatest story behind it?
Um, yeah. It would be the Silver Surfer Galactus, green auto for 2022 Marvel Masterpiece.
Love it. Tell
That
us
one,
about it.
yeah. So, so I had 14 of the 15 for a really long time, and I was missing the Silver Surfer Galactus, and it was well over a year. Um, and I was searching, waiting for it to pop up. There was a couple on EPAC. The people wouldn't respond. Just kept waiting.
Mm,
I think I made 2 posts on Facebook searching for it, which I knew was a double-edged sword. Sometimes you don't
yeah,
know, maybe somebody will hold it over your head, you know?
yeah.
I think it was the 3rd time. The 3rd time I spanned it out a few months. Um, the 3rd time I put a picture. I said, "This is not my card, just for attention, but I'm really looking for this card. If anybody has it, please reach out."
Mhm.
And Kathleen reached out. She also collects that set, and, I knew who she was, and, because I had seen her, claiming cards when the EPAC came out, and I knew that she did collect pretty heavy, and she said, "I have one, so let's talk."
Nice.
And she has quite a few of the green autos. She would like to have the set someday as well, but she told me, "You're closer to finishing. and I'd like you to have this card and finish the set since you're
That's
so much
awesome.
closer than I am. And I still like get chills. Like it was just really cool. Once again, just the community. Like we weren't really good friends until after that friendship was built off of that trade, and now we talk at least once a week, just
cool.
about collecting and everything. But just the fact that she did that, and she needed it herself, but was willing to trade it to me and let it go so that I could achieve my goal was, I mean, how can you can't say much more than that, you know?
Nah,
So,
that's
and I was able to acquire. I was like, man, it's such a nice gesture. I really don't want you to be down a green. So I was able to acquire another green, and then trade her. So she still got one, you know. So it was good.
That's great.
Yeah. It's just an amazing story. Amazing story.
Yeah, I love that. It's the stories behind it. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's that card. And I have many more that are strong too. Building that set and Gambit itself. But yeah, that one sticks out.
Very cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Is there a card that you would never sell?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Dark Phoenix auto that started the whole thing in pack.
Okay. Pack pulled.
Yeah, that one definitely wouldn't go anywhere. And then there's a lot. There's my friend Raul. He helped me with a lot of the autos from the set. Some of them are smaller characters, some of them are bigger characters, but a friend like him, I would never be able to sell those autos that he helped me get. You know, just somebody like that.
Very cool.
Yeah. But the Dark Phoenix is the one that started this craziness.
I can totally relate.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what happened. Sometimes I wish I never got that box.
That's funny, right? So the first box of MM22 that me and my son opened together, we pulled our very first sketch, which was Doctor Strange by Matthias Streb. And one day, not too long ago, I was going through sketches and I was like, I think, it's time that I start letting go some sketches to start, paying for my hobby. There's a few bigger pieces that art that I'd like to maybe work towards. So I think it's time.
Yep.
So I asked him, I'm like, what sketches do they sell? And he literally points to the Doctor Strange. He goes, don't ever sell that one.
Right.
And I go, what do you mean? He goes, that's what started it all.
Yeah.
I go, what do you mean? He goes, that's what you literally turned on your GoPro for this box, and that's what started your YouTube channel, everything. And your your love for sketches. I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's my son, yo. I was like, It's like, all right, kid. I was like, you're right. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. So yes, there's other sketches I would sell, but I probably would never sell the Doctor Strange Matthias, even though it's a great sketch, but it's not like crazy sketch. Right? It's a good sketch. It's a good sketch. You know what I mean? But it's like it has that meaning, that story behind it.
It's way heavier than that's cool.
Totally.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I totally can relate with that. Where it's like, this was step one. This is what it's like. Oh, the floodgates opened after that.
Yeah. And I think that's what I would hope that somebody would take from all this is listen to these moments that you can have if you jump into this hobby and fight through the weeds, fight through those moments where you get fatigue or you get whatever. These are the moments that you can have. These are the friends that you can make. These are those memories that you can build by doing this. That's what's really fun about it,
Yeah, absolutely. It is, and it's great. That's exactly it. It's beyond the cardboard. It's the stories beyond the cardboard.
Yep.
It's great, and you said it great there too. Yeah. It's insane. It
really
is. Think it's just like you're opening cards, and it's like
it really isn't.
It's more. It's like you're joining a community. You're making friends. Planning trips around a convention to all hang out and shit.
I would have never thought, never in a million years.
No. No. If you asked me before COVID, I would have never in a million years been like, oh yeah, in 5 years they're going to be doing
I
that.
never thought it would be this powerful of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful though. It really is. I mean,
Yeah.
the friendships that are made, the memories behind the cards, it's
Yeah.
dope. It's
Yeah.
that's probably what when before you were like, the way I collect, maybe not have got too impacted, but I don't know, the way I kind of collected got kind of side railed in a way to where I needed to adapt and overcome, and I did, and there's no shade or anything. It's just like it kind of sucked because there was a fun wave to ride there for a little while where it was like, yeah, I could afford to buy a box and jump on a live with 4 friends and my son and rip it all together and be like, I beat you, or oh, you beat me. That was a crazy pull. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, like that kind of collecting has now, moved away and you just evolve. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know I talk about the same thing with a bunch of friends. It's those days of ripping those boxes and somebody doing a video and they're kind of, they're gone. But
or you're spending a lot of money.
A
lot of money.
It's fun for no hits.
a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's it's so funny too, because I was laying with my girl the other day and we were just talking and watching YouTube and stuff. She's the one who actually said it to me because we were watching somebody break open some cards.
Mm-hmm.
And they were opening up 2026 Chrome Disney, but they were opening it like the night before release, and they were just opening up a few boxes or whatever. And I was like, what the hell is that person have boxes right now when it's not? It literally releases tomorrow, so you should be getting your. Maybe he got his shipment early, but it didn't seem like he was. He seemed like he had those boxes from the way he was talking in the video. So I'm like, I don't understand this. And then she started asking questions, and I'm like, well, I don't know how shipping works for these. Like, if you like, I don't know any other way for procurement. So you're only in the EQL. So does that mean you have a better chance to win if I say I'm going to buy 6 cases? Like if I because it's like they always have cards. Certain people, you know what I mean? It's like, how is that? I don't understand. Or is there actually like a distribution company that we don't know of that's sending these cards to certain people? It just doesn't make sense to me sometimes. So she goes, and it was so crazy. And she's like, oh, well, how do you think he got the cards? And I'm like, maybe they gave him the cards to but I was like, nah, that's 4 boxes. He had to bought those boxes. So then we just started going into it. And I'm like, and we're watching it open and everything. And it was a fun video. I'm not throwing shade on the person's video or anything, but she literally goes, this has changed since you started. And I go, what do you mean? And she's like, it's not enjoyable. Like when you first started, you literally waited Friday night and joined 3 of your friends on their live, or were a guest on somebody else's show, or you had guests, and it seemed like you all were having fun. And maybe you had a big box and somebody had the smaller, she didn't know the names, blaster box. I was like, yeah, that's kind of how it was. She goes, that's not what it is now. It's usually one dude or person, and they're just on screen pre-recorded, and they're ripping a box or 2 boxes. And she goes, there's no real excitement in watching it like it was, before you did it. I'm like, yeah, because that's a lot of money now. I go, that's like a lot of my, you got to open up I'm not here to open up a 0% credit card for 18 months just out of part of my hobby. You know what I mean? Those cards are on hold for big art. I won't open that envelope yet until it's like, oh, you want this piece of art? And it's like, oh, maybe I'll open up that 0% interest card. Because I ain't playing this game yet. You know what I mean? Like, not for cards, not for cardboard.
No.
It was just so crazy how we were just laying in bed and she literally said that. She goes,
that's
it's changed since you started.
Yep. That even she noticed.
Yeah, because she's watched it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I'd be like, oh, I'm going on Spidey Hit Show, or I'm going on, Marvel Madness or Marvel Bros and Friends. And she'd be like, all right, I'll watch it in the bedroom while you're in the living room or whatever. And now it's different. It's weird. It's the content's still out there. There's still Marvel card stuff to watch, but
Yes, the
it's
content's
changed.
still, yep, it's just changed. The content's still out there. There's still a way to have fun. There's still a
Yeah.
way to almost not skip a beat, but you
Yep.
have to figure that out. You have to
Yeah,
figure
you do. You have to navigate it.
You
Yeah,
have
and you
to
got to be
navigate
careful.
it. Yep, you have to navigate it. You gotta be
Yeah.
careful. Yep.
You don't want to burn yourself out with the
Nope.
fatigue, and you don't
Nope.
want to put yourself in a financial snag by jumping in every single kind of break. So
Yeah, you can,
Yeah.
because that's where the excitement is now, and that's where you feel like the hits are. And another thing I wanted to say is display. Now, everybody is going to have a different amount of wall space or a
Yeah.
different amount of room to display, but to me, it's really important to display a certain amount of your collection. And if the display is small, make sure that you're rotating things on a timely basis, whatever you choose.
Yeah.
If you can't see some of what you're working so hard for or what you're building and those achievements that you are getting, whether it's packages in the mail or trades, I feel like you can get the fatigue and you can lose your way quicker.
Oh yeah.
You know, you really need to see it. Knowing it's in the binder or knowing it's in the Pelican case and I'm not knocking at how anybody collects.
Mhm.
I'm really addicted to the healthy mind of collecting. And I think it's a huge help to display something. And
Yeah.
if it's a small area like that shelf, if it was just that upper shelf, all you got to do is just rotate stuff.
That's it.
When you rotate, you really do just grabbing that piece and putting it there. When you're doing that, it's impossible not to look at it. It's impossible not to enjoy it and think of that moment when you got it in the mail or that person that traded it to you. It's a way to bring those feelings, and you also feel like you do have a collection, you do have stuff, you are making moves forward. There's nothing but positive that comes from it, and that would be a huge recommendation that I could say is display something and find your own way to change that display around, or just make it huge and just every wall has cards on it if you want to.
Yeah, right. And
Put all
install
your wife's stuff down and just put cards.
like, oh, who needs these decorations? This is a great mantle for my cards.
It's literally whatever. Cards. Yeah.
No, but I totally agree. I mean,
Yeah.
I display whatever I can, and then exactly like you said, I'll come up and I'll look at it and be like, oh man, I remember that. That was dope.
Yeah.
Or it inspires you for something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're like,
or that.
oh, wait a minute. Or
And
you
that's
know,
a
like
question I
I
wanted to ask.
rearrange.
That's a question I wanted to ask you. Do you rotate your shelves out much? Or are these like your grails and they kind of stay there?
So as of right now, everything out is older. Well, not older, but so there's nothing necessarily new out because I'm going to get another one of these and put everything, the latest sketches I've put, which is, that'll be the next rotation. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm probably going to rotate this whole thing out.
Okay.
So this one I'll move.
Yep.
I'll take that out and I'll put all of 2026's pieces in it. Well, not in that one, but in a new one.
Yeah.
And then I think that one I'm going to try to put, because you can mount it on the wall.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to actually put it on the wall next to the OA that I've got through Comic Art Fans and shit like that. So
okay, cool.
I think it'll work. And then eventually I'll take that one and put it next, because you can mount these on the wall. So I'm kind of curious on how it looks and play with it.
Yep.
I'm going to be putting holes in the wall. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it.
I got to make sure I find that stud. I'm be messing the wall up a little bit. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good question. I think displaying it is very important. I display my well, it's funny. I actually it's my mental con. So I have my mental con pieces, and then in front of my mental con, I rotate out my Saturday morning card sketches.
Okay.
So that one's kind of like, it's an easy display. It's I forget what they're called. They were the big few years ago. They were huge to buy at IKEA. I forget what they're called, but they're like the stand-up glass displays, and I got LED lights in them and stuff. And
Yep.
I don't really take picture of that one much because it's in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out of space.
Yeah.
Running out of space.
Happen. Yeah.
I got a frog. Well, I got 2 frogs in my frog tank, and I had the frog tank in the back room, but the water running all the time was kind of messing up my son. He sleeps in the other room right there, so it's always sounding like water running. He's like, so I moved it, but to move it, I need this whole setup, so I had to put it in my living room. So now, like, that's why, like, Arango's video 2 weeks ago was the first video where I was like, you might hear peeing in the background. Let me know if you do, because if you do, I got to turn off the water filter because it literally kind of sounds like somebody just taking a piss in the background. Yeah, like, so I was like, I need to know. Yeah, there you go. DTOF. That's it. DTOF. That's exactly it. DTOF case. Yeah. IKEA DTOF. That's it. Yeah, I got that. They all look classy.
It's cool.
But yeah, so that's why I was like, oh, let me know if you hear anything, because I got to turn the water off.
Yeah.
But supposedly this microphone, it cancels out the
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it won't cancel out the air conditioner. I got to turn that off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that, like, you won't hear it while we're talking, but then you go to watch the show later, like if you repeat it, and there's this like humming in the background. I'm like, oh no, I can't have that. Right? So, like, turn that off. I got like all this prep to do in my living room before a show. This computer desk is actually like, so it's like this way right now. No, this is like where it rests in my living room is that wall over there. It's so, like, every day, every show, I spin this computer desk in front of this.
Oh, that's too much.
Every time. That's why before I'm like, I can't. Why is this light so bright back here? I've never had this issue, so I got to figure that out.
My desk and moved everything. Has never done that.
Yeah, the camera doesn't know how to. It's like the light's moving too much. So we'll figure it out. It's got to adapt and overcome, you know. But yeah, I very much rotate out the DTOF
cool.
IKEA shelf. It's actually funny. I added the thing I told Donnie about not too long ago. Let me grab it.
Oh, cool.
So I did a post not too long ago where Donnie was like, "Oh, that's really cool." It was New Zealand Mint made a gold Batman bar, which was pretty dope. Oh, so wow. I have that, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "Oh, I have something else that you might like." So this is the Killing Joke, but it's silver, like it's literally silver.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's dope.
That is really cool.
Like it's actually just a thin. Mint made it.
Holy cow! Oh, that's cool.
New Zealand Mint, yeah. It's got this dope Joker card in the back.
That is really cool.
But yeah, that's not a comic. That's
right.
Silver. That's a whole big piece of silver. It's crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, I got big into that a long time ago. I've had so many addicted buying habits.
Yeah.
Some random stuff in the basement. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, so that was a recent rotation. That wasn't up there recently. And then I found it. I was like, oh, in the basement. I'm like, I'll put that out, you know. It was pretty funny. Yeah, there you go, Donnie.
Always starting something.
Yeah, that's it. Donnie starts a lot of stuff, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Now I got the itch in the back of my head for those Japanese man thing. Like inserts, whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
We will get them.
Speaking of that, I'm starting to get into more comic books again too, which is fun.
Yes.
Yeah, try and fill in some holes of comic books that, you know, deal with Gambit, and learning a lot about those, learning a lot about Mark Jewelers, and it's fun. It's, you know, it's not just the cards. It's not that you got to dive into comics, but, you know, just those side little things keeps you moving, keeps you having fun, keeps you learning too. Like I literally just learned the whole purpose or the whole insert of the Mark Jewelers comic, which I related a lot to the buyback. Once you really understand what a buyback is, then you realize how important it can be to you, you know, if you really grasp that and then enjoy that part of the hobby, you know. So
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is. Yeah, I mean, that's where the love of the cards originally comes from, right?
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah. So
it's
to
the
try and
concept in the
now
comic.
I want to try and tie some of the graded cards that I have to graded comics, or just have a newsstand copy to go with a graded card. Like it's just going to be kind of cool to tie those together, you know.
Well, now you're pulling out my OCD for PSA, because if you're gonna do that, you got to do the PSA comic, and then
I'll
you
do
got
a
to do the
PSA.
card,
I'll
bro.
do
You
it.
got to
It's
match
gonna
them.
match, I
You gotta
promise.
match them.
And now tag me.
CGC ruined that for some reason, but it was like the only bag they had. They're like, "Oh, we could do," you know, and I was like, "No, we'll ruin that. We'll ruin
Yeah.
that." So now all they have is the CGC signature series, but Marvel card artists hardly ever sign their cards at these things. So it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, oh, here you go, Castro. We need a CGC verifier at OAX, so like we can get like Julie Bell's auto with the person from CGC staring there going, oh, and then you send it for grading.
Yeah, exactly.
It's authenticated. like it's CGC series.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just an idea, because that's what they do with the comics. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They'll like wait at the booth and be like, "Oh, we got, you know, Mark Brooks' auto," and then they send this for grading.
Yep, they saw it happen. Yep.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Well,
It's an idea, because it's hard, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Jim Lee, though, he signed some awesome cards at CGC. So it's
Yeah.
Jusco. I've seen Jusco do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big time. Yep.
Oh, Lewis, we need Eric to do it. EM Gifts. We need him to officially do it. That'd be dope.
That would be cool.
Because then I can get my Man Thing regular base card graded and signed by him. That'd be great. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Dre. What's up, Mats?
What's up, mates? Hey, Dre.
Yeah, we're still going. We're about to wrap it up. CGC is finally waking up to what they should be at OAX, but who knows? Maybe.
Yeah,
Well, that'd be an awesome thing. That'd be dope.
that would be really cool.
Yeah, because I mean, you got comic artists there as well. So I mean, they're missing out on some kind of revenue stream. You know what I mean? Pound Ramble on. That's it, brother. That's it.
Yeah.
You know it.
That's it.
Yeah. So, Matty, that was a lot of fun. It's been fantastic hearing about your collecting journey, the incredible Gambit collection that you've got, and your dedication to completing the Dan DeSantos autograph run. Your perspective on modern grading and the hobby as a whole is incredible. So I want to thank you tonight for sharing your collection with us, the background, your story. It's all greatly appreciated. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening and letting me share. Let me share the story. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I
This is
appreciate
awesome.
it. Everybody, thank you for joining for another episode. If you enjoyed today's conversation, be sure to like, subscribe, and share the show with fellow collectors. Let us know in the comments what's the one character or artist collection you'd dedicate years to building. Until next time, keep collecting what you love, enjoy the journey, and remember, the best cards aren't always the most expensive ones. They're the ones with the stories that matter the most. As always, my friends, ramble on. Good night, guys.
Night.